morning, Rochester ALC, and welcome to our first edition of C103 News. I'm Dara.
And I'm Tessa. We're excited to be coming to you from our brand new studio located in room C103. Be on the lookout for new changes and updates to our look as the week rolls on. Dara, maybe you can share some information about our topics today.
Sure thing, Tessa. We'll be covering some really important stories, including Fuel It Up to Play 60 assembly next week, the new and improved nursery, and our school policies. Of course, we'll hear from Lois and Mr. Zebart, too.
Thanks, Dara. Let's get started with the man in charge, Mr. Zebart.
Welcome to the first version of Z60 for the 2013-2014 school year. It's very simple. I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank the students. I want to thank the staff for an absolutely fantastic start of the school year. It has been an awesome 2 weeks. I know that there's a little bit of a honeymoon period going into a new building, but I am so grateful that things have gone as smoothly as it has, and I'm so appreciative of this new building that I hope students will take care of it for actually years and years to come. It has been wonderful to be here, air conditioned, climate controlled, clean, new elbow room. So thanks for a great start to the school year, and hopefully many, many more. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Zebart.
Next up, my news team did some research into school policies so that you'll have the information you need. Let's take a look. Hi, my name is Zara. I'm here with Ms. Somali with C103 News. Now, Ms. Somali, I have a few questions here with me today, and one of them is, what happens if we don't keep the smoking area clean?
Well, that's a good question, Dara. I mean, I think, most of our students are very good and responsible and respectful of the area, of cleaning up their area, but that's a good question. If we have trash sitting out there, that makes us look bad, makes the neighborhood look bad, makes the businesses look bad. So then we'd have to really consider whether we're going to be able to even have a smoking area if we're not able to clean up. So hopefully we won't get to that point where we have to have those kinds of conversations.
Okay, and also, what is the reason why we have to smoke so close to school?
Well, that's a good point. I mean, in the past we've had you kind of leave school property and get off. We want to be really respectful of our neighbors. They've been very warm to us. They're happy to have us here. I feel like we have a little more control over if you're on the sidewalk on the back of the building rather than wandering around in the neighborhood. We have more control over the mess or trash situations, cigarette butts. So we're able to have cameras back there. We're able to kind of stick our head out and keep an eye on things. And I just feel like it's a better situation having it in the back of the building.
And also, what are the boundaries of the smokers? Where exactly should they be?
Well, we've got a container there to put the cigarette butts in, and that's kind of the area that we want you in. It's kind of from the drive over towards the building, not over towards Thatcher Pools, not out in the street. We don't need cars. Not across the street. We don't want you out in traffic. It's a busy area. The last thing I need to do is get a call or have the ambulance call because somebody gets clipped by a car or a bus or truck. So we kind of want you in that area, kind of from where the coolers are, the refrigeration coolers for the air conditioning, over to the edge of the driveway, kind of on that sidewalk area there.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Molly.
Thank you, Dar. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.
All right. Like Mr. Molly said, smokers need to be right here till all the way where the last post is, light post. Okay, that's all. And this is where the trash is for your cigarette butts. So make sure you always get it in there. Like Mr. Molly said, you don't want it taken away.
All right, we're here with Mr. Zebart. Mr. Zebart, are all hats allowed on campus?
I would say not all hats are allowed. Hats that are offensive in any way, maybe have marijuana symbols on them or talk about doing illegal things, probably not allowed. But other than that, I don't think we're going to pick too many battles with hats.
All right. And do grades affect the open campus policy?
I think there's several things that will affect open campus policy, and grades will definitely be one of them. Teachers will be meeting And if we have somebody that comes up with several failing glasses, definitely going to lose open campus privileges. Being late to school in the morning or not being on time when you have the open campus privilege will cause people to lose that privilege. And if you're just being a jerk around here, we may use that. We don't have a lot of rules here, but and we don't have a lot of consequences, so open campus is kind of the natural thing to lose if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. I have two goals for all students here. One is to graduate, and one is to be the best citizen they can be. If you're not doing those two things, maybe open campus is where we start.
All right, and is there a certain place you'd like students to get picked up and dropped off?
I would love students to use the bus stop on our side of the street. One of the big concerns our neighbors had, we're in an industrial park, there's lots of trucks, lots of traffic here, is kids stepping off a bus and maybe not paying attention to what's coming behind the bus or in front of the bus. So we have a bus stop that they've added just for us, and it's right by Thatcher Pools. They put in a new cement pad on the ground, and I would like all of our students to use that bus stop when they get dropped off or when they are getting on the bus to leave, so that we don't have kids crossing the street back here. We want everybody to be safe. So yes, please use that bus stop.
All right, thank you very much.
You're
So
welcome.
fellow ALC students, please remember to respect our rules so that we can keep our privileges. Don't you agree, Tessa?
Yes, I do. I know I enjoy having open campus, and I'd like to keep it. There are some kids in the building who don't get to enjoy open campus privileges, though.
Really? Who's that?
The babies in the nursery. Let's take a look at the new and improved nursery now.
Hey, I'm Taylor.
And I'm Jesse.
We're coming to you from C103 News.
And check out some awesome information on the new nursery at the Rochester ALC building.
Hey, this is Yvette and Tori, and I'm going to be interviewing them about the new daycare. So, how do you guys like the new nursery?
It's bigger, much bigger, and they've improved really well on everything.
Yeah, so I think so too. It's bigger and the kids have more room to play with, and yeah.
Do you think that your child is happier here at the nursery than in Golden Hill?
I can't say that she is. I mean, probably just me, because I mean she's just trying to get used to it. But I think she liked the old daycare more. But probably just because she's older and she's more attached to me.
I think he liked both of them because there's just toys. Doesn't really care.
Okay, well, thank you for your time.
Hi, I'm interviewing Amy at the Rochester ALC nursery. What's different about your nursery from the old one?
It's quite a bit larger. We have a reception area now, so the kids each have their own cubby over there. I've got a desk and computer and phone, so I can keep records and get the paperwork done. This area here is quite a bit larger than our old center, so we can spread out a little bit more. Diaper changing area faces out now, so we can watch the kids while we're changing diapers. We have a larger kitchen area, so we're able to have a sensory table and kind of an art area for the toddlers to do art, which is separate from where the crawlers are, so we don't have to worry about choking hazards, you know, with the sensory table or them getting into the paint or the Play-Doh or whatever it is that we're doing. The newborn room is now contained within the daycare center, so that's nice for the people that are working in the newborn room. We have a larger crib room, so we can fit, you know, up to 16 cribs in the crib room now.
How do you guys' schedule in the nursery?
We are open from 7:30 until 7:15 at night, so we run for day school and for night school. The nice thing about that is that if a mom comes second hour, she can stay through 7th hour or 8th hour. If she comes later in the morning, she can stay for night school. So moms are able to kind of come and go anytime within that time period.
How many babies do you have in nursery and who can see them?
We have about 13 that are registered right now. There's 6 during the day, or 6 in the evening, and up to 10 during the day right now. And only parents and immediate family members, siblings of the parent or parents of the parent are allowed in the child care.
Sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so after all that news, you know the nursery is quite a bit better than the old one.
It's good that the parents and children are happy about the new nursery.
I totally agree. I'm glad the babies have more room to play around.
Now let's head over to Lois for her 1 minute.
Welcome back, students, to a new school year and a segment of Life Tips. Last year, we paid some attention to the theme, Your Future Starts Today, and that's always going to be true. Any day is a new day and a new beginning. This year, we're going to give some attention to the idea of, who do you want to be? Yes, that's right. Who do you want to be? Not necessarily what do you want to be, because that may change many times over your lifetime. But who do you want to be? What kind of person do you want to be? What kind of character traits do you want to be known for? What kind of character traits do you want to develop? So I'm going to suggest, start to think about who is it that you want to be. And I look forward to a new year. It's been great seeing students return, alumni visiting, new students arriving. I wish you all an excellent, fun school year. And thank you.
Thank you, Lois. That's definitely something to keep in mind.
Now over to Mrs. P to hear about the Fuel It Up to Play 60 kickoff.
Hey guys, I'm here with C103 News talking about Fuel Up to Play 60. So there's going to be a big kickoff this year, but I'm not going to give you any details about that because you'll get them later. We're talking about what the goal is for Fuel Up to Play 60, and that's to eat healthier and be active. So we're really hoping that you guys are getting out there and following the rules for that and getting active and eating a little bit healthier than what we usually do, and hoping that the lunches that we have this year are helping a lot with that. Thanks, guys. Hey, so we're here with Ms. P. So Ms. P, we heard, well, I guess I technically know, that there's going to be a kickoff this year again for Fuel Up to Play 60. Can you give us any details about what's going to happen?
Absolutely. The kickoff is going to be on Wednesday, the 25th of September. We'll be meeting in the gym at 9 o'clock, and we're just going to do a little information of what Fuel Up to Play 60 is, and then we are going to explain all the activities. There's going to be 5 activities that are 1-hour sessions. So students can go rock climbing. We have a fitness challenge with the National Guard. We have Zumba in the gym. And then we have 2 health presentations. One's a healthy cooking class with Mrs. DeYoung. And then the other one is going to be a presentation by Caitlin Anderson from Hy-Vee and talking about how to fuel up for success.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, Ms. P.
You're welcome.
Hi, this is Cassie here with C103 News. I'm interviewing Teddy and Ian. What do you do to stay physically active?
Me and myself, I like to ride my bike a lot. I like to be outside because it's just fun, and I like the fresh air.
Well, same with Ian. I like to bike a lot too, and then also I canoe and I kayak and other things like that.
Do you have any healthy habits?
Eating good food, and just trying to keep a positive attitude.
Also, eating as healthy as I possibly can.
That's good. Thanks, guys.
For all of you who aren't very active,
hopefully we change that this year.
Dara, how long do you think you're active a day?
Not as much as I should be.
Maybe this year we could change that. Just remember, it's important to stay active and healthy.
Thank you for tuning in at C103 News. Be sure to check in next week for more information. I'm Dara.
And I'm Tessa.
And this is C103 News. Have a good day.